You go all in a margin and then the market plummets, you get liquidated, now you go bankrupt.
Can you go bankrupt using margin? This is a very controversial video I'm making this morning because last night on the Meet Kevin channel, Kevin said that you can go bankrupt using your margin. So I want to absolutely debunk this and give accurate, real, honest answer to that, because that isn't correct. Now, first of all, I want to say, this is my real money. This is my real portfolio. I'm not a financial advisor. In fact, I'm the world piano man, but I trade every day on YouTube live. This is my real money. And up to very recently, I wasn't using margin at all. I am using margin, yes, and I'm all in with my margin. So all of you know how much margin I have because you can simply double that, because basically they will, Robinhood matches what you've got, right? So people do not understand what margin is. Margin is when you use the broker's money to buy stocks. Now, if those stocks go up, you make a profit. If those stocks go down, you lose on those stocks, plus the stocks you bought with your own money.
Retail buyers continue to use margin to buy the dip.
People are arguing with me today saying that it's irresponsible telling people to use margin. I have never told anyone to use margin. You should do what's right for you. This is not financial advice at all. And I don't recommend anyone ever borrows money. That doesn't mean to say that I won't when it's the right time for me. But let me first of all clarify this. My portfolio and I cannot, will not, impossible, 100% go bankrupt using margin. Let me explain why.
Younger retail being, in my opinion, stupid by using margin. You should not use margin to buy this stuff.
First of all, when I started investing on the stock market with Robinhood, I used my own money. I haven't borrowed any money. I haven't got any credit card debts. I haven't got any car loans. I haven't got a mortgage. This is my real money. If this portfolio, and the very, very worst thing that can happen to this portfolio is go to zero, I am not bankrupt. My portfolio goes to zero and I go, oh, well, there you go. That's what happened. Will I be upset? Yes, I would be very upset because this is my life savings, all of my life savings. But I don't have a mortgage. I don't have a car loan, and I will get myself out of it by working my ass here on YouTube, as I do every day. So first of all, you can't go bankrupt if you've not borrowed money in the first place. Now, if you've borrowed money on a credit card or a bank loan, or use money that you should be paying the mortgage with and you've put it on your portfolio on Robinhood, and now you've borrowed money using margin, and your portfolio at the very, very, very worst goes to zero, you've got no money to put back on your credit card, back on your mortgage, then you can go bankrupt, because then the bank's going to say, hey, you've not paid your mortgage, you've not paid your car loan, we're taking it away, you're bankrupt, and so on. And I'm speaking from experience because I went bankrupt once, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. I've lived it, I've breathed it. This is first-hand experience. So using margin does not make you potentially go bankrupt. It's impossible if you've done it correctly. Now, am I recommending you use margin? No. If you want to use margin, it's up to you. People are saying it's the wrong time to use margin in a market like this. In my opinion, for me, it's the right time because the markets are down.
I think selling by wealthier and older individuals to reduce their exposure to equities, I think is stupid. I think it's also stupid. So I think everybody's stupid.
Everything's on discount. I started this portfolio with $5,000. I grew it to $48,000. It's back now at $38,000 because of inflation, because of the war, because of people selling out. Fearful people. I'm never fearful. Never fearful. I'm always optimistic. I always find a way. I'll always get off my ass. I'll always work hard, and I'll always fix the problem. The fact of the matter is, the reality is, my portfolio cannot make me go bankrupt using margin. It's completely impossible. So I just want that to be absolutely clear. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to use margin. I'm not advising you to borrow money. That's your decision. But Meet Kevin, when you told people that using margin can make you go bankrupt, that is completely wrong.
You go all in a margin and then the market plummets, you get liquidated, now you go bankrupt.
Now, what Meet Kevin does, and a lot of big YouTubers do, they use clickbait. They get people to watch their videos regardless. That's why he's got 2 million subscribers and I've only got 3,200. But everything I say here is real. This is my real money. All of my money is always truthful. And there it is. I hope that's answered the question. If anyone has any disagrees with me or any comments, please leave it below in the comments. I will reply to all the comments and I will get back to everyone, and I will make a video on your comments as well if necessary. But as I say, in this difficult times right now, if you have credit card debt, if you have a mortgage you can't pay, you shouldn't be investing on the stock market. That's not financial advice, that's my opinion. But if you have no mortgage and you have no car loan and you have no credit cards and you want to invest on the stock market, that's up to you. Why not? But if you do it that way and you use margin, you cannot go bankrupt. What will happen, the worst case scenario, is your portfolio would go to zero because the money that the broker lends you is in your portfolio. They won't allow it. They won't come knocking on your door saying, hey, you owe me $5,000. That's absolutely incorrect and untrue. So I wanted that on the record. Take care of yourselves and each other.